AI is the new front of, wonderful stuff coming. And I think for society, you got to remember, people talk about the negatives. My guess is, I really do mean it, like maybe in 30 or 40 years, your kids, you have 2 kids, right, are going to be working 4 days a week, maybe 3.5 days a week, living to 120. A lot of cancers will be cured, a lot of disease will be cured, food will be safer, cars will be safer. It will be a wonderful thing. The risk and that people are focused on today is that somehow it gets deployed so fast that people don't have time to adjust to it. There are too many layoffs, and I think that's legitimate. So companies should be thinking about how they're going to handle that. And I've suggested, I may write about this, that the government should start thinking about how can we help get the benefits of AI and diminish the negatives. And that would basically be retraining, relocation, how you use your high schools, your colleges, your community colleges, to reskill, but even people who are 40 or 50, and it's all doable if we think about how we're going to prepare for it.
Well, do you think that there is going to be a smaller workforce for each sector? I mean, for the banking sector, for example, if you can consolidate a lot of market share and you can analyze things much more efficiently, maybe your overall workforce doesn't shrink, but your overall book of business expands dramatically. I mean, how do you see that?
I think there will eventually be some shrinkage of the workforce, and I think if you're ahead, you have a temporary benefit. But remember, the competitive capitalist world, people will catch up. And even smaller banks who we support ourselves will get the same services directly from Claude or from, or from FIS or something like that. So it isn't like you're going to have a permanent advantage. You have temporary advantages, and if you stay ahead temporarily, you have an advantage. But I don't think you have a winner-take-all thing. The world is really competitive. And then look at, it also opens up, in a good way, competition. So fintech. So we now have all the big bank regular competition, but we also have hundreds of fintech companies who are using new technologies to sometimes take just a little sleeve of business and then expand it. And and it could be data, it could be trust, it could be rent payments, it could be cross-border payments, it could be anything like that. So, and I appreciate that. But we have to. Some of that money is very specific. We need to do that too.
Jamie Dimon, appreciate stablecoin, but no thank you. I'll take it back. I mean,
we have no problem with stablecoin either.
Okay, no. But there is definitely the cannibalization.
Properly regulated, yeah.
Yeah, going forward though, do you find a reluctance by some employees to adopt to artificial intelligence because they're worried about losing their jobs?
Not really. Yeah, we have this, so we use, like I said, with 600 use cases, we do it everywhere, but we have on our phone an LLM suite, and we have like 12 or 13 or 14.